And let me tell you, when you're undead, you don't get a lot of cardio. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
Well, Su Yung looks to
Crowd
be
agreeing with me here. They know
looks
what's
to
up.
be ready to go, but they're getting behind Rachel here. First from right here in Indianapolis, so a lot of hometown support for Rachel Armstrong here at the Wyndham Hotel.
She's a wonderful young lady, and I'm really excited to see her future, even though Su Yung is in it right now. Oh, but calling out Su Yung is Rachel Armstrong. She is confident. I think you got to say it 3 times, like Beetlejuice.
Oh, she did it. Oh, she's going to face her right now as Sue turns around and death glare in the direction of Armstrong.
It is like Beetlejuice. And right in the face. Extending the hand to Su Yung. Is that a handshake or an offer to come with me into the crypt?
Does she want the Greco-Roman knuckle lock?
This is when she does it, it's a River Styx knuckle lock.
Test of strength here between Su Yung and Rachel Armstrong.
Both of these two competitors pretty powerful in the lower body. But Su Yung going for a bite. Rachel wise to, not get bit. I think that's how you get it.
Was able to break free of the waist lock here. Was Armstrong. Gets it.
Armstrong with the arm drag.
Charges at Su Yung. Drop kick in the corner from Armstrong. See if she can get the monkey flip. Nope. Blocked by Su Yung, just driving her into the corner.
Monkey flips endangered here tonight at BLP.
Yeah. Everyone's trying them. One of these days.
Armstrong slips over the top of Su Yung. Another Armstrong arm drag. Second Armstrong arm drag. I'm just really enjoying myself. Big drop kick right to the top of the head.
Nice little flurry from Rachel. Sends Su Yung out to the floor, and Rachel's not going to wait. On the ropes she comes, Tope Suicida.
Excellent Tope Suicida. And she is fired up. This is an opportunity, Dave Prazak.
Yeah, she's going to make the most of it. There's Rachel Armstrong looking for BLP to be one of the places she really highlights her wrestling skills.
Oh, cartwheel off the
Builds
apron.
her reputation across the wrestling scene.
Linked up. Going for a slice spread on the turnbuckle, I think, but Su Young's got her.
Looks like it.
No, couldn't avoid it. Literally having to run up the turnbuckle in order to accomplish it. That just makes it even more devastating.
Referee administering the count as Armstrong trying to roll Su Yung back inside the Squared Circle
Expo. I stepped all over you there, Prazak. I'm so sorry.
Expo is part of the name of the thing. And Su Yung back to the other side of the ring, rolled all the way to the other side.
Do you think it's wise to follow Su Yung?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it is an opportunity for Rachel Armstrong. She can't win the match out on the floor, can by count out, but wants to do it inside the ring, and Su Yung able to send Armstrong back first into the steel barricade out on the floor.
Those barricades moved like 2 feet, Prazak.
Yeah, so much momentum.
That's the power of the undead realm. And Su Yung staring deathly daggers into the back of Rachel Armstrong.
Su Yung rolling underneath the bottom rope to break the referee's count. Before taking her attention back to Rachel Armstrong, both competitors on the apron now. Dangerous territory.
Left right to the jaw of Su Yung.
You got the floor, you got the ring frame.
Oh!
Shot right to the face.
Good God, that looks so painful. It's like a palm strike across the entire nose. And another one.
Man, Su Yung ain't playing around.
She's pissed, dude.
Almost annoyed that this young competitor from Indianapolis is her opponent tonight.
Su Yung looking to make sure Armstrong joins her in the grave.
Ooh! Oh! Side slam, just spinning with Armstrong back first against the edge of the ring.
That wasn't just the edge of the ring, it was like the corner of the edge of the ring, even more so.
Just devastation to the back of Rachel Armstrong.
You know what I call that, Dave Prazak? A big owie.
A big owie indeed.
It's a technical term. Oh, Su Yung not willing to get that, resetting the count so she can continue to punish Rachel Armstrong.
Decides to bring it back inside, though.
I mean, it's really up to Sue at the moment.
Going for the cover here, has the leg hooked, but Armstrong able to kick out, staying in this fight.
Armstrong living up to her namesake, just staying in this match. She's got a bright future.
Can she defeat the veteran, though, in this particular contest?
And there's like a deep sleeper.
It would be a huge feather in the cap of Rachel Armstrong if she could pull out the win. Inside cradle here. It worked for Filthy Tom earlier tonight, but only 2 here with Su Yung. Another palm strike, open hand shot to the mouth. I don't know what to call it other than effective.
It's extremely effective.
And head first into the turnbuckle this time goes Rachel.
Rachel struggling right here, but staying alive. You gotta admire the bravery.
Looks like she's gonna try to hang her up in the corner in the tree of woe. But Armstrong trying to fight it off as best she can, but Su Yung still able to hang her upside down in the corner.
Armstrong's foot underneath the metal part of the turnbuckle, that's actually grinding the nerve that you have across there. It's called the ganglic nerve, and it hurts like hell.
And even more when you're getting kicked in the back repeatedly by Su Yung while hanging in that position.
This is just pain from all kinds of directions. This is how you end up tapping out with no one touching you.
And it looks like Sue wants silence. Referee trying to help out Armstrong in the corner. Still hung up, though. And Sue with the neck breaker. Realized the position she had her opponent in and just drove her across the shoulder right there with the neck breaker.
It was like a blade from underneath. What a sharp, short stop.
Pulling Armstrong out of the corner away from the ropes. Went for the cover but didn't pull her far enough.
Armstrong grabbing that bottom rope.
Yeah, it was still close enough to the bottom rope.
For such a young competitor, that's a veteran maneuver.
She realized where she was at.
Ring presence tough to teach.
And now draping Armstrong across the second rope.
Oh my
planted
God.
face first into the canvas by Su Yung.
That butterfly face buster just destroying Armstrong cover.
But she kicked out.
How is Armstrong still in this match, Prazak? It's incredible.
Yeah, she's got that determination. Wants to pull out the win here in her hometown.
You always want to win at home.
Oh no, pulling that glove out.
Gross.
It is disgusting. But Su Yung, perhaps thinking about that mandible claw that she puts to use. Glove applied to the hand of Su Yung. Watch out, Rachel Armstrong.
In the sights of Su Yung.
Needs to do her best to avoid this, and she does. Flying forearm off the ropes from Armstrong. Another takes Su Yung off her feet.
And now she's up on the second turnbuckle. Meteora from the shooting star.
Cover. Young able to kick out, though. Both wrestlers back to their feet. Boot to the midsection by Armstrong.
Up over the top.
Across the back, looking for Cobra.
Oh my God, got all of it.
Only 2. Sue able to kick out. Great flurry of offense here from Rachel Armstrong. She was on the receiving end of a lot of punishment during that matchup, but getting her second win.
Armstrong only in this business for 2 years. I don't know how much she has in her arsenal, but she's got to be getting frustrated as she starts to burn through her moves. What's it going to take to make sure an Undead Bride stays buried in the ground?
Looking for sliced bread again, it looks like, but blocked this time by Su Yung.
That mandible claw still dangerous.
Rolls underneath the attempt by Sue, but a boot to the midsection of Armstrong.
Sue just baited Armstrong in, going up and over.
Grabs hold of the head, driving Armstrong head first into the turnbuckle.
Armstrong's in trouble here. Just casually dumped over.
Going for another cover here is Su Yung, but Armstrong with the shoulder up once again.
Casual toss like that, Armstrong's not going to let it end that way. We first saw Armstrong last month at the BLP Rumble. Management thought she did well enough to deserve an opportunity against the Undead Bride.
She's doing very well for herself right now, but Su Yung rearranging that glove on her hand. Oh, we can see the mist. Watch out, Rachel. So she doesn't get blinded here. Avoids the mist of Su Yung. Saw it coming, going for sliced bread number 2. Out of the corner and down to the canvas goes Su Yung. Pulling Sue into position in the corner now.
Oh, but she's going for it. Her big 450 meteor splash.
Rachel Armstrong is sending the turnbuckles in the corner. Su Yung flat on her back here.
Rachel's been putting people away with this for 2 years. Is it time to put the Undead Bride away?
Getting her balance up on the top rope. Rachel Armstrong now.
From the sky, missed right on the tailbone.
Su Yung back on her feet. And
The
right in the
mandible claw.
mouth. Right in the mouth of Rachel Armstrong. Will this be it?
It's so gross.
Down goes Rachel Armstrong at the hands of Su Yung.
Armstrong's got to be out. I think she's out.
Referee checking on her condition.
Oh, but Su Yung won't even let the ref check.
Yeah, grabbed hold of that arm as he was checking on her condition.
Up into the rack.
Su Yung airplane splint, sits out with it. Leg hooked.
1, 2.
And that is it. Su Yung, the veteran, the bloody Undead Bride, scores the pin.
It seems like a good time to tell you the next BLP
Your
show.
winner of the match, Su Yung.
Next BLP show is Too Cold to Hold at the Berwyn Eagles Club.
Yes, the legendary Berwyn Eagles.